Obviously, we've seen how easily Omicron is spreading, and now Pfizer is starting this, clinical trial right now for an Omicron-specific COVID vaccine. We know the WHO is saying this variant is more contagious, and the question is, will it be more deadly?
So right now, it does not look like Omicron in the U.S. is more deadly. But remember, the U.S. has a great infrastructure. We have 911, we have hospitals, emergency rooms. That's not true internationally. And it may be that Omicron doesn't look so bad here, but may look worse in other countries that don't have the access to medical care we do. So that's first. The second is when we think about vaccines, and yes, it's very interesting to hear that Pfizer is going out and making a new vaccine or looking at new variants. And why can they do it? Because the entire genetic sequence of the virus is known. So when they want to make a new vaccine, they have the original sequence, they have the new sequence, they can just tweak what they're doing in the lab and make a new vaccine. It's not so complicated like we had for other viruses where you actually didn't have the entire genetic sequence or know exactly how to prevent the virus from attaching to the cell. For Omicron, for all the coronaviruses, it's all about the spike protein. So making a new vaccine is relatively straightforward. But your real question is, do we need it? And right now, it doesn't look like we can answer that. When some of the companies developed a Delta variant vaccine, it actually didn't do any better than the original Alpha strain. So I'm not sure that that Omicron variant vaccine is going to help us so much. I think we have to wait and see.
What about a vaccine for under 5?
Boy, I wish we had that vaccine, because when I think about the amount of children coming to our emergency room being hospitalized with COVID, I wish we could have prevented all of those. I think it's too soon to say when we're going to see it. I know that both Pfizer and Moderna are looking to get their data to the FDA, but they have to be incredibly cautious to say this is the right vaccine, the right amount of doses, and the right timing for those doses, because no one wants them to go to the FDA and say, oh no, we changed our mind. So they're taking the time, just like they did with the adult vaccine, to look at the data, and with the 5 to 12s and the 12 to 16s to look at the data before they go to the FDA.